Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. A Chinese woman who illegally crossed the Canadian-U.S. border was arrested with $38,000 in gold bars on her person. Let's explore! Fascinating indeed. Several members of the community sent me this story, and I'm a little bit late getting to it, but I think it is quite interesting and fascinating to see. I like to cover news of this type of sort too, precious metal crimes, and we're seeing here some gold bars making their way across the United States border. This comes to us from ctvnews.ca. And in Toronto, a Chinese woman was arrested after allegedly entering the United States illegally from Canada while carrying more than $38,000 in gold bars, according to border authorities. U.S. Customs and Border Protection said in a statement released Thursday that the woman was arrested with 14.25 ounces of gold bars in her possession, valued at over $38,000 Canadian, that's $28,000 U.S. She also had more than $13,500 in cash, and so it was Canadian money. But here's a picture of the bars. Not very close up there. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 TD bars. And then a Credit Suisse 1 ounce bar, a Perth Mint 1 ounce bar, and looks like a Heraeus 1 ounce bar there, I believe, or Swiss something, but yes, indeed. So, wow, fascinating indeed. So there that is. I don't know what the 0.25 is though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Where's the 1.5 ounce other, or the 1 1/4 ounce other bar, or rest of the gold there? Let's see what this statement says from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. It says, in Amity, Maine, while conducting operations near Amity, U.S. Border Patrol agents from the Holton Border Patrol Station apprehended a 36-year-old Chinese national who was found to have illegally entered the United States from Canada. On Tuesday, August the 4th, agents from the Holton Border Patrol Station encountered a female subject who admitted to being a Chinese national illegally present in the United States. Agents were able to verify the location where she illegally entered the United States by matching footprints belonging to the suspects at the scene, I guess. The individual was also in possession of nearly $10,000 and 14.25 ounces of gold bars valued at some $28,500 in U.S. dollars. The Chinese national was placed under arrest for illegal entry into the United States and transported to the Holton Border Patrol Station for further processing. During this processing, it was found that the Chinese national had legally entered Canada as a student. She also admitted to knowingly entering the United States illegally at a place other than a designated port of entry with the purposes of visiting a friend in San Francisco, California. The Chinese national was subsequently expelled to Canada in accordance with Title 42 U.S. Code 265. The vigilance, service, and integrity of our Border Patrol agents who continue to apprehend those who are looking to circumvent customs and immigration laws plays an important role in keeping our communities in Maine and throughout the United States safe, said Holton Station Patrol agent in charge Brent Conley. The Border Patrol in Maine relies on the cooperation and assistance of the public. And then it says you can contact them using a mobile app or phone number. But this is interesting because these bars here, it doesn't say whether they were confiscated. Obviously, a picture was taken of them, and we're only seeing 13 of the 14.25 ounces there. Fascinating indeed. So it says that this outlines some of the what was talked about in that statement there, so just repeats that information. But what I want to know is where the other 1.25 ounces are and why that wasn't taken a picture of. Was it in the form of a coin or a bar or what have you? I guess it's a 1 ounce coin and a 1/4 ounce a coin, perhaps. I don't know. But there it is. And notice these bars are not in assay cards. And so we don't really even know if they're real or not. They very well could be fake. It's hard to say. Looking at the wider bars, very thin, the shadow of them makes me think that they probably are legitimate and genuine, unless they're gold-plated brass. In that case, it would be very light, and maybe the border control agents would know really what to look for. The smaller bars do have a thicker diameter, hence the deeper shadow there, which lends me to think that these probably are genuine. But very interesting story, indeed. Post your thoughts below about this story and whatever happened to these bars. That's interesting. They would take a picture of it, but did they confiscate them? Doesn't say in the article here. Both from the press release from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection or from here on this news story there. Here's a better look at the bars themselves. Yeah, that is a Agrera Heraeus, Switzerland, 1 ounce fine gold bar here. You can see the serial numbers on each of these bars. Swiss, 1 ounce fine gold bar, and a Perth Mint, fine pure gold 1 ounce bar. You can see that's really thin, so that's more likely is genuine. These probably are genuine gold bars, is my guess. However, the Perth Mint gold bars are heavily counterfeited that I've seen. But fascinating indeed. These bars are very interesting. These TD bars there and all the way through, but there's only so many there. There's the 10, 11, 12, 13, and none are in assay cards. Very interesting indeed. I wonder how they were actually stored on her person as well. How did they discover them? Well, I guess if you're arrested, they're going to search you for weapons and the like, and they found these bars. Did she get them back? I'm very curious to know. Fascinating indeed. So let me know what your thoughts are. Again, thanks to those of you who sent me this information, posting it here for you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are, and what do you think her intentions were in visiting a friend in San Francisco? Yeah, there's probably something more sinister involved, especially when you got that much gold there. She was freed back into Canada, and we'll see what they do. A lot of times these stories, they end up out there and you don't hear anything more as to what was going on, what the intent was, but they let her go. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude for you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.